Mr. Lowe, Pioneer Country Travel. Nice to see you. Welcome.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I'd like to start off a little differently this morning. Instead of jumping right into the grant application and kind of give you an overview of the Pioneer Country Travel Council. We're a completely volunteer staff organization. A lot of us have jobs that are in the attractions or promotions or whatever, run the Lime Hot Springs Foundation swimming pool, hot pool complex. But I just wanted to run down a list, and it'll really give you a good flavor as to who we are and really the basis for what we do. We have the Bear Lake Chamber of Commerce, Bear Lake CVB, Blackfoot Chamber of Commerce, City of Blackfoot, City of Downing, City of Lava Hot Springs, City of Montpelier, City of Preston, City of Soda Springs, the Idaho Museum of Natural History, Lava Hot Springs Foundation, the Lava Hot Springs Chamber of Commerce, Malad City, the Pocatello CVB, and Soda Springs Chamber of Commerce are active members this year. In addition to that, we also have membership available and participation from Idaho Fish and Game, Idaho Parks and Rec, Fort Hall Indian Reservation Tribes, Shoreland Tribes, are all active participants in one form or another typically throughout the year. So really it does spread throughout the region, and representatives from those organizations make up our organization. So that's what we really rely on for any of our activities, any of our promotions, any of our functions, is what do these people, what do our members want done? And the information that we get out, that's where it's coming from, is the grassroots. So really it is a grassroots driven organization coming up to the top. With that in mind, and looking across the spectrum of where we are and who we are, then we look at where do our customers come from, when do we need the business, and typically summertime we've got more people than we have hotel rooms to put them into. What we like to do at that point, because of that, is go more in shoulder seasons, more in the wintertime, not totally neglecting the summertime activity, but Judy Holbrook from the Bear Lake CVB says it really does me no good to advertise the Raspberry Days Festival in Bear Lake, and we're jammed to the gills anyway, and we can't get more people into the valley. So that basis there, it's taken on life of its own. There's no sense to keep promoting that over and over and over. But there again, it's still included in any long-term broad advertising of, yes, there is the Raspberry Days Festival, but we don't put a lot of time and effort into promoting it because it does promote itself. Of course, our main focus on our grant and our activities is in promotion. We still do a lot in print media. However, we're using the internet for a couple of things there. One is to look at where the interest is coming that comes back into the area. Because you can focus in or have the webmaster statistics look at where people are coming from onto our website and then focus into those areas. Historically, we know where our customer base is, and it's still the Wasatch Front. There's no doubt about it. But we're seeing a geographical shift into the Treasure Valley and into the Magic Valley also, and the Upper Snake River Valley. And I think that's going to become more and more prominent as the economy softens, as fuel prices rise. We're going to be seeing people that are going to be looking closer to home. They're not going to be able to go on the 2-day driving trip to get someplace, or air travel is going to become a lot more expensive now. So where can we still recreate? Where can we still have a good time closer to home? Where is it most economical to be able to do those things? And I think we fit that niche very well. That fits in also with what other things you've been hearing about this morning, travel to Yellowstone National Park. Traditionally, historically, we get a lot of those pass through visitors coming through our area into Yellowstone National Park, either fly and drive into Salt Lake International Airport or just driving out of the Intermountain, Western region, Midwest, you know, from across the country. They still, I mean, that's why we're here. This area historically, the Oregon Trail went through here, the Gold Trail went through here, Union Pacific Railroad went through here, the Oregon Shoreline. Everybody was coming through here on their way to someplace else. Our job, as we see it, is to slow them down for a day or two on their way to somewhere else, and use those attractions. Use Yellowstone National Park as an attraction. Yeah, you're going there, but on your way, stop in and take a look. What I like to tell people is, you know, you go to Yellowstone National Park, they'll tell you to stay on the boardwalk, don't touch the hot water, and stay out of the geysers, and you won't see a black bear because we run them all off the roads. Okay, come into Idaho, we'll put you into the hot water, you can play in our geyser, and then you can stop up at Bear World where you can actually still see bears on your way to Yellowstone Park, and you can experience us and see it there. So, I don't know how much detail you'd like me to go into in our grant application. It's not extremely different from in years past, with the exception of one thing in particular, which is the international marketing. Actually, I think we're about a step behind in getting into that arena, just because of the weakening dollar. I think it's going to drive a lot more international travel into the U.S. In cooperation with the state, especially through Rocky Mountain International, there isn't any sense of us trying to create new inroads into the international market, especially the European market, when that mechanism is there for us to be able to do that. Really like the international marketing, the European traveler, because they do tend to spend a lot of time in one area. Their domestic travelers are going to blow in and blow back out. I mean, you know, spend a few days. The Europeans, historically, once they get here, they're here for 4 weeks. So let's keep them here. Let's get them into the area. Once we get them into the area, we'll fight over where they get to go. But let's get them here first, and then show them everything that there is to see. Because they're not going to stay in one spot. They're going to travel throughout the whole area, not just our area, but into other areas. Along with that, also, one of the things that I think is really indicative of that philosophy of the Regional Travel Council is when we go to travel shows, typically we'll partner up with other entities. Yellowstone Teton, Fish and Game, we all buddy up together when we go down to the Sportsman's Expo in Salt Lake every year. And instead of having one booth scattered throughout, we can conglomerate them together and have a very large Idaho presence at that point. And it is extremely profitable. We get a lot of traffic through there. Fish and Game is a huge partner with that, because everybody needs to talk to the game with. What can I do? What can't I do? And while we've got them there, then YPT and Pioneer Country Travel can gang up on them. You know, and here's where you need to come into, and here are the other things to do and see in Idaho while you're here. You know, the husband may be going hunting. It's sexist, but typically that's what it is. There's also other things for the families to do while you're here, or, you know, back dorm, and also during the summertime, you can come swimming, or during the winter for snowshoeing. So, anyway, with that said, I'd rather address the issues that you have rather